Silencio es porque... ¿Vale?
Espérame. Hello, good morning. My name is Mariluz Tamayo, and I am the manager of the English Language School Student Center. I will interview you for the position as a teacher. Confirm your name is.
Hello, my full name is Ángela Patricia Espejo Flores, and I am 30 years old.
Hi, Angela. Would do you like? Why and the what new word work do you like in?
I live with my son, my husband, my mother, and my father. I have 3 dogs, which means I live with my pets in my house. I live in the Ciudad Verde neighborhood of the city of Soacha.
Oh, okay, very good, Angela. Okay, tell me about your work experience.
I started working as a teacher since 2017 as an English teacher at the Garden Institution with 5 years old students. I like it a lot since the classes were very dynamic. I worked for a year so in 2018, I worked at a school in the Suacha neighborhood called at my school. I also worked at school my first apprenticeship as an English teacher with small children from 5 to 7 years old. I really like working as a teacher, and my experience has helped me to have the opportunity to have different practice scenarios as a teacher. It has helped me learn more about the interests of students and analyze different study methodologies. Okay, and 2020, I worked at a school where I worked for 2 years. I was a very good experience for me. I learned many things. It is the largest institution I have ever been to. It was something different, more work, but better education tax to my result and those of my students. Finally, a few months ago, I withdrew from the Celestine Freinet School in the city of Soacha, where I worked with students between the years of 5 and 11, since the school has primary and sixth grades.
Good, excellent. In really like your experience, very good. What function did you perform in your previous job?
I did my work as a teacher, giving my best, since being a teacher is something I admire because it is a vocation to teach, set example, create an event, things to innovate. Thus, my job was to be a teacher of a student from 5 to 11 years of age, where I was their English teacher, offering adequate learning for each of the students. I was a guide for the students, and I give the best of myself, all my skills and knowledge to guarantee an excellent education to my students. On the other hand, I provided a good school every month because my student had great communication, and I consider that the fusion I performed were excellent for the help of the education institution.
Okay, very good. What exactly what were you look for? What could you complete your teams? Okay. Um, mm, Tell me with you would be the ideal person to hire would they position as the teacher in our institution?
Okay, I will be the ideal person because I have the ability to be a good leader, to develop my work as a teacher in an organized way. Also, because I have experience to students with children of different age, with years of study and learning experience. I will be the ideal person for the position because I promise to comply with all the rules of the institution according to the PAI of the school. The coexistence, melon, and all the process that are carried out in the institution. Comedep to the education and training of students, since my role is to motivate students to learn more every day.
Okay, very good. Okay. Why do you do what do work at our institution?
Because it seems to me a very organized school where it offers both student and teacher a good working environment that includes different settings that lends the salons to offering methodologies and different ways of giving a good class. Okay, I am also interested because they have spoken to very well about the school because the educational level is not terrible, and as a teacher I know that I am going to learn much more than I know, and that is my idea, to learn new things and even new methodologies, creating and acquiring new one, ones. Ideas to advance professionally. In this way, I will contribute better knowledge, and the students will demonstrate what they have learning.
Okay, I want a good teacher and really like your energy. Mm, Continue. And mention at least four qualities what characterize you as person and we and high with and on of they where you feel most identified.
Okay, for qualities. Uh,
Uh-huh.
Okay, the first will be that I am very responsible. I consider that I comply with all the time available to uh, warranty complaints with the schedules of the institution, also being uh, dedicated to my work because I like to be over of all my students to learn new things, bits on the about. I also say that another quality is that I am very creative. I like to craft to help the institution. Finally, I think I am very good at teaching because it is easy for me to communicate with the students and I provide confidence I what I am going to teach and what the student will learn. I think the quality I most admire is responsibility. I like to have everything well planned.
Okay, interesting. Okay, continue. Um, Mention and the three defect that identify and you and why you have done and both improve.
Um, the fact will be that I am not very good at dancing since I have been with young students to motivate them to participate in what I like the most, but when I dance, I feel that I do not do it very well. And I
Okay.
improved watching the videos at home and practice them. The other two flash are well, for me, I think it is difficult to answer this question. The truth is that on always wants to stand out be done my job well. I will say that I have no more defects. It's not that I remember. I will try not to do anything that should be done. I am always aware of doing things the way they should be done.
Okay. Why do you like working white than nerds?
Okay, I like working with adolescents because you see a lot of grammar. Since I have been working with young children for years, working with older children motivates me a lot to interact with a lot more vocabulary and learn new things too, because they are very intelligent. I also give them security and good communication so that everything is understood, encouraging the student according to the interest. I see in them since they are part of my responsibility, since they are more independent, the methodologies that I offer are different.
Okay, okay, yeah. Mm, that what ice events have you outbound time in the workplace?
My achievements at work were mainly to improve my English language during the classes and activities that um, I did with my student is school. Another achievements is learning to make a good work plan. So I got used to having everything in order and keeping everything up to date, both in activities and dates. My achievements are the job to where I am managing to be a great friend, teacher, with experience and loving my profession more and more.
Okay, so yeah, what's good or working with a voice, I very rewarding. Okay, very good. Continue. Mm, what you have will the didactic materials to apply in the classroom mention wish?
Okay, one moment. I have made many materials to live in the classroom with tailored signs as the weather, numbers, family tree, as well as different vocabularies, most with drawings to motivate the students. Um, the truth is that I have made a lot of material because for small years, uh, children are very interested in this type of activity.
Okay, yes, what you mentioned are a very good tips and working. Good, very good. Continue. Yes, will to change words according to the need of the institution.
Okay, of course, of course. I I am available for changes in the institution's schedules because I am aware that I need the job and I can organize myself according to what the institution requires. Um, I organize my time to be able to develop my activity during the day. As I said before, I am very organized and I plan everything so that everything is up to date.
Okay, okay, we will take it into account. Okay. Continue. Tell me what course you have taken to a stable up to date in the mobile.
I have been studying since 2015 in different institutions help me to improve my second language. I had studied A1 at the English Language Institute. Then I also studied uh, the A1 level at SENA. Okay, I in October 2018, I studied level A2 at the same English Language Institute. It helped me a lot to move on and finally currently studying. I am a student to graduate as an English teacher at UNAT University.
Okay, very good. Tell me what you want about our institution.
The institution seeks academic and humanistic excellence, preparing students to access the country's universities and technological institutes project then to the community so that they can actively participate in decisions making in improving the quality of life and coexistence and the social environment in which you find yourself. Um, the institution is a mediator of local identity and regional process with contemporary and universal knowledge. To aid this, it must have an educational community committed to equity criteria, generator of democratic and participator process as warrant of freedom and autonomy both individual and collective assume with responsibility and honesty in decision making. Train, operate, balance citizens capable of acting freely and autonomously who know how to behave correctly in different situations and or real circumstances who have social sensitivity and are permanently concerned and aware of their environment. For all of the above, I am very interested in working at the institution because it is very good for both teacher and students.
Ah, okay. Okay. That is what it is show that you investigation of the die speaking with of you. Okay. Continue. You consider yourself a good leader. Why my brief explanation?
Okay. Mm, I have um, I have the ability to encourage, motivate, and influence the behavior or way of thinking of the ten with which I work to achieve objects for the common good. As a leader, I know where to go. I keep a positive mindset and I have confidence in myself and carry that confidence to others.
Okay, okay. Do you do think that you can well they can contribute to the institution? Because
Okay. My knowledge can influence the institution because I have uh, no noticed that each teacher has different skills. Um, Therefore, I feel prepared to develop my methodologies effectively, where students will learn. I love what I do and I am always innovating, uh, creating to encourage the student to learn and advance. I am a good teacher um, to collaborate in any type of activity.
Okay, Angela, I really like profile. Okay, continue. Explain why should I hire her for the position of the teacher.
Okay. Mm, they should hire me because it meet all the requirements that a teacher prepared to carry out they were must have. Um, According to the experience, often and I complete with the required conditions and regulation.
Okay, okay, very good. Do you think that you, uh, excuse me, she is issued to working under pressure and what do you do to the keep calm?
Okay, okay. Of course, if a teacher it is very normal to work uh, under pressure every day. It is a challenge and objects that must be met in accordance with the work plan that we have carried out. I know how to work under pressure and to summaries. Let's look at the number of students and staff of the institution who are working at the same time, always having an order. There is no problem. Um, it is very normal that we are always busy. Uh, I work very calmly since I complete with each step that I must do.
Okay, 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 very good. What are you expectation when working in the work institution?
Okay, please, one moment. Okay, my expectation, good. Being a good working environment, therefore, a stage in the institution, being part of the great educational organization, and I can say that I would like to have excellent teamwork with teacher and students.
Okay, okay, very good. Okay, Angela. In right like you profile and hor ismus consult and they will be communication please beware of the cell of the email. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I was a pleasure.
Okay.
Bye.